Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another message from your soul. And let's jump right into the reading and ask your soul what they want to tell you right now, what you need to hear right now, what is going to help you right now. I quickly want to remind you to check out my Instagram if you want to stay connected with me, keep updated about all the things, my thoughts and stuff. Exactly. Let's see. What do you need to hear right now? What is important for you right now? The link to my Instagram is in the description. Right. Let's see. What do you need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? Okay, let's see. Okay, so they keep telling me resistance. They're telling me that we don't need that much resistance in our life. We don't need to resist that much what is going on in our life. They're telling us to let things flow. Your soul is telling you to let go and to let things flow, because that is when opportunities, ideas, motivation will come back to you. We'll see how the fish is basically looking at this person here. That's how it's gonna just appear in front of you, and it's just gonna look at you. It's just gonna be there for you, and you're gonna be seeing it. But for whatever you're looking for, I feel like for some of you, maybe motivation or a specific idea, or how an idea of how to move forward, or thought that you were looking for. And they're like, whatever it is that you're looking for, it will come to you when you let things flow. So they're really putting a focus on not resisting everything that much. I mean, I'm talking about letting things flow a lot, but it's a very strong message today to let things flow and not resisting. How can I describe that? So whatever is coming into your life right now, and you're like, no, I don't want that to be in my life right now. I want it to go away, please. And all those emotions of, I don't want the things how they are right now to be this way. I want things to be differently. Or if it's about yourself, you right now may not feel very motivated or very creative, and you want to feel this way. And you're like, no, I really want to be creative right now. How can I achieve that? And you're pushing away your not motivated side, or not creative thoughts right now. And they're like, to stop pushing those things away and just let them be with you. Let things flow. And even if it annoys you, still let those things be with you. Let those things flow and be exactly who you are, and embrace whatever is coming into your life right now, because it needs to be there. Because the things that you want to be in your life can only come into your life when you stop resisting all the things that you don't want to be in your life. It's like the resistance that we need to let go of. And especially if you are searching for an idea right now, or anything that you really cannot force, but that can only come into your life, especially if it's about any of that, you need to know that whenever you try and think of something, whenever you try and find something, an idea or a thought, or everything that is not material, whenever you try to find that, it cannot come to you, because there is like no space for it to come into your life, into your mind, basically, because you are so, you're like, you're caging your thoughts, you're caging your mind. So there is no space for new things to come in. So if you're searching for a new idea or anything to change something in your life, this thought cannot come in because there's so much resistance. So you really need to let things flow. You need to let go of this caging, of really wanting to do something, or to have something, or to think a certain way. You really need to let go of you caging yourself. It's interesting, right? And they're also telling me there may be some thoughts or feelings, or just basically anything that you don't want, and you're trying not to look at it. Let's say you really fear something. You really fear something happening, and you're really trying not to look at it because you don't want to see it. That's a normal behavior of ours, right? We don't want to look at something that we don't feel comfortable with. And I'm not only talking about physical things you not want to look at. Maybe there's a picture in your home and you really try to avoid looking at that picture because it triggers something within you. Or if it's something in your mind or in your head, when you're really trying not to think a certain thought or not trying to remember a certain something. And your soul is saying you need to let it come, you need to let it flow, because only then it will leave your life. Once you've understood why it's there, and it's really not about trying, it's just about letting it come into your life and letting it be with you. Let's say, let's take this example. There is a picture in your home and you really try not to look at it because it triggers certain thoughts. And your soul is telling you, look at it and let your thoughts be triggered without judging them, without trying to look away, without fearing them. Just let them be with you. And it may not work on a first try, but it's gonna work. And you're gonna learn so much about yourself just by letting your thoughts be thought, and just by letting your thoughts be triggered, just by looking at something. And it, like I said, it doesn't need to be physical, but it can also like be you trying not to think a certain thought, pushing away a certain thought or a certain memory in your mind. And your soul's like, let it come, let it be with you, think it through. Then everything that you want can actually come into your life, because you're making, it's like they're saying you're making space for it. Yeah. Already a lot of messages that came through, right, with the first cards. Let's see what I feel like there is a second message here that we need to look at. What is the second message that we need to look at? I can feel you being a bit stubborn. And once again, your soul is really telling you to let things let go of the stubbornness, and just understand that everything that is in your life is meant to be in your life. Everything that is in your life has a reason for it to be there. Be it to teach you something, or for you to be happy, or whatever. It has a reason for it to be there. And I'm also hearing the message, don't try so hard. Okay, they're saying, don't try so hard to force things. Just let things flow. Just let it go. Let things flow. And you will see. It's like, it's not a feeling of giving up, but it's like you are giving in. It's like you stop resisting and you stop trying to make things go your way, and you start just going with how things are going. Because that is, I'm not telling you that you are not the creator of your reality. No, but I'm telling you, if you let go of trying to force your life going into a certain direction, that once you are letting things flow again, things are actually going into your direction. But you need to stop trying to force it, because when you're forcing it, or you're resisting the reality you are in right now, and the only thing you're sending into the universe is resistance. And the only thing brought back to you is resistance, meaning your life is not going to turn out the way you want it to. So you need to let it go. You need to let things flow, and you will see life is actually going to turn out the way you want it to. And they're bringing you back to something you're fearing. And they're telling me that this fear of yours seems to be connected to your life going a certain way. So you really need to look at the fear. And you don't need to think about anything. You don't need to try and discover anything about the fear. Just look at it. Let it be with you. That's the most important thing. Don't try and figure anything out. That's not what you need, because once again, you're trying to force thoughts, but just let it be with you and look at it. Okay, that's important here. Let's see, one more card. So, and then your inner fights, I guess, will actually calm down, or be more bearable. So there won't be that much, you will feel a lot more comfortable. If you've been having neck problems, shoulder problems, back problems, they will, they can actually dissolve, because that's just your mind. They're like parts of your mind that are like fighting with each other, and that's what's gonna resolve. And you trying to push something away and trying to think something else, and all that is in your mind, and that's actually not healthy for you. And that's what your body shows you. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up so I know it, so you can support this channel. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for letting me talk to your soul. I enjoyed it a lot today. And thank you. Bye bye.